Double quarter pounder with cheese. I love the double quarter pounder cheese because I get them with extra Big Mac sauce and extra fresh.
And this is what Garth has in common with Oj Simpson, whose first meal out of prison this year was 2 quarter pounder meals.
That was a landmine.
That was their first mistake this week.
That's also why he takes the elevator up here instead of the stairs.
Oj Simpson.
Then the whole Szechuan thing. If anybody doesn't know about the Szechuan thing yet, there was a Szechuan promo for the movie Mulan back in the 90s. So Rick and Morty had a little blip, which is probably the most popular cartoon out there right now, about they go back in time just to get the Szechuan sauce. McDonald's tells all these people, millions of people are emailing and calling McDonald's saying, bring back this frickin' Szechuan sauce. So they said, okay, we're going to bring it back. What they don't tell everyone is they're going to bring it back for one day, and then they only gave franchisees about 20 packets on average. Some of the stores didn't even get it. There was lines and lines around buildings of kids crying, people calling the police, rioting because they could not get the Szechuan sauce. So McDonald's, I see they have to bring it back now. I don't see how you can not.
Well, is there a food out there?
They keep the McRib around all year round. The McRib comes and then it goes, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, the McRib's coming back! I think I just stained my pants."
Is there a food that from a fast food that we don't have anymore that you would like to see again? Is there something you want to do brought back into the now from any fast food?
I don't know from a chain restaurant, but there's this little store where I live. They used to have the best like spinner hot dogs in the machine. They were these Canada's best hot dogs, and they haven't had them for like 15 years. And every time I go up there, I'm thinking maybe they'll have them this time. And I'm like, hey, can you get the Canadian best hot dog bag? They're like, oh, we could do that, but blah blah. And they just throw like ballpark ones on there, these like bratwurst sausage things. They're like, I want my fucking little hot dog. That's all I want. $1 for one good little Canada's best hot dog. I can't think of anything from a chain restaurant.
Okay, when I got out of the Air Force, Jack in the Box had turned into Monterey Jacks. Do you remember that?
No.
I don't remember that.
That's probably before your time.
I don't like Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box started out as Jack in the Box. Then they decided to blow up the clown, and there was a big commercial and a big advertising campaign, and they became Monterey Jacks. Okay, and that's when I got out of the Air Force. I was going there. They had the special cheese sauce on their nachos, and they would put jalapenos in there and stuff like that. It was absolutely brilliant. This sauce, I don't know where it came from, but it tasted really
You don't
good.
want to know.
I loved this particular meal. And then they got rid of Monterey Jacks. They got rid of that meal, okay, and went back to being the old Jack in the Box, you know. Life was never the same after that. So I really wish that they would, if Jack in the Box wanted to do something, they should bring back that particular nachos and the sauce that they had that I enjoyed so much. That would be a steady customer.
I just want Boston Market back. Can we get?
Yeah, it'd be good to get one of those back up here.
Oh, you want that back?
Yeah, can we get somewhere that has like a home style meal that's a chain that's not Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Go ahead, go.
I thought of something from a chain restaurant, fast food restaurant that I would like to come back. Back in the mid-90s, Pizza Hut, they had this thing called the Bigfoot Pizza.
I remember that.
It was about 3 feet long. It was about the size of like a boogie board, and it was like the perfect version of like the cafeteria pizza, where it's all like square, like bunch of squares, and then you get like a corner piece, and it was awesome. And we used to like my family used to get together, and we would be like, oh yeah, pizza, because the best pieces were the crustless middle bits, because it was all just pouring over the sides, and they stopped doing it. They had and I've gone to like every time I go to a pizza, I'm like, is the Bigfoot coming back yet? Is that coming back yet? And they're like, no, but we remember that.
Okay, so this is
everyone hashtag Bigfoot Pizza Hut. Everyone get on Facebook, get on Twitter,
hit them
bring
up.
back the Bigfoot Pizza.